Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after taking 2 of 3 against the New York Yankees, our Jays come home for 3 games against the Tigers. So let's sim the first 2 games and then get into Game 3. And for Game 1, Jays win 4-3. For the Jays bats, they score 4 runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 7 times. Butler hits a home run, Santander, Butler, Varsho get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Mason Miller gets the win. And as a team, they give up 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 walk, and strike out 8. For Game 2, Jays lose 5-4. For the Jays bats, they score 4 runs on 7 hits, 6 walks, and strike out 4 times. And Menace Guerrero hit doubles. And Menace Guerrero and Clement get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Gratterall gets the loss. And as a team, they give up 5 runs on 8 hits, 4 walks, and strike out 8. So for Game 3, Jays go for the series win as they send Shane Bieber to the mound to go up against Matt Manning. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Bieber with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, second baseman Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0. Here's Riley Green. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit, Luke Raley. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Juan Yepes.
That is it. The designated hitter, Juan Yepes.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit weakly on the ground. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Matt Manning.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Back now in Toronto. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On the ground, could be 2. Here's Keith for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Anthony Santander at the plate.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Moncada to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now Yohan Moncada. Outside low. 2-1. Downstairs to Moncada.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Jake Rogers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Anthony Volpe. 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
This one in the air. Win. And that is that.
on fire like a barn bash. City slick burn rubber like a tarmac. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters. Hit the switch, car spit flames out the mufflers.
Bottom of the second,
Leading
and
off
now to the
for
plate.
Toronto,
Here's the Toronto DH,
designated
Christian
hitter,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first. Yelich is out. And now it's Dalton
Batting sixth,
Varsho.
center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
One out, base is empty.
Ball. That's inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there are two down. Now the third baseman,
Batting sixth,
David Fry.
third baseman, David Fry.
Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for
and
Detroit,
here is
second
Colt
baseman,
Keith.
Colt Keith.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, win. And a quick out, number 1. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Next offering is fouled back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Santander right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Luke Raley up now for the Tigers. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
No, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play.
Hitter,
Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Falling behind 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And it remains 2-2. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Lawrence Butler.
Fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Here's the Toronto catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering down in the dirt.
2-2, Tim.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mason Wynn next up for the Blue Jays. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Carpenter racing over to make the catch. So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one hit to right. Carpenter sizing this one up and makes the grab. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, here is Moncada.
Moncada.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Parker Meadows, the next to hit.
Parker Meadows.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Bieber checks the runner. Meadows back on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ball 2.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Bottom 4. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him
Now
off.
batting,
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two down, nobody on. And there's ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yelich leads off first with two down to the inning. Well struck right field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now here is David Fry. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Anthony
Volpe.
Fastball is outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Slings it across. One up, one down. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith.
Now batting, second baseman, Colt Keith.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, two strikes.
And it's even up.
Two strikes.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now batting,
Everyone
left fielder,
gets a walk,
Riley
Boog.
Green.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Inside, just missed.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now Kerry Carpenter. Two outs. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Santander makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. This one in the air. Rogers hauls it in, and there's one away. Gabriel Moreno next up for the Blue Jays.
Gabriel Moreno.
Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Carpenter flashes the leather on the running catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
and stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. So now 1-2.
That splitty's a
One
pretty
ball,
nasty
two
pitch.
strikes.
Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Line drive. Green makes the play, and that is that. So out of the
Now
pen comes the
pitching for the Blue
right-hander,
Jays.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Number
Just trying to keep
56.
this one close here, and this
Mark
is where a
Leiter
bullpen can give their
Jr.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Tigers,
Luke
first
Raley
baseman,
up
Luke
now for the
Raley.
Tigers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now
And now
batting,
it's Juan
designated
Yepes.
hitter, Juan
Trying to keep
Yepes.
that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
To third, Fry. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now
2
batting,
down,
third
base is
baseman,
empty.
Yohan
Here comes Yohan
Moncada.
Moncada. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Jimenez. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brant Herter.
He doesn't get a lot of
Now
strikeouts
pitching
compared to
for
other
Detroit,
relievers, so he relies
number
on getting that
48,
soft contact and the
Brant
defense doing
Herter.
the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off
Andres
for the
Jimenez.
Jays, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Now
6th.
batting, first
Here's
baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero
Vladimir Guerrero
Home team
Jr.
down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, Moncada. And Guerrero is set down. Anthony
Now batting,
Santander
left
will hit
fielder,
next.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and
Santander.
produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits
Now
where you
batting,
don't feel any vibration in your hands
Christian
whatsoever.
Yelich.
Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that's
At the ball.
downstairs. And a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one sliced foul. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now here's the
batting,
Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one. And a count now even up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. So back to the top of the order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Anthony Volpe. There's the strike at the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That's down and in.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good offside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the
Now
Blue
here
Jays,
is Lawrence
right
Butler.
fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And it is 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a double. So they turn things over to the righty, Bo Brisky.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Riley Green
Leading
up
off
now
for
for the
Detroit,
Tigers.
left fielder Riley Green.
Two and 1 now. Foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder,
Up next
Kerry
for the
Carpenter.
Tigers, right fielder Kerry Carpenter.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. One out. Runner at second. Luke Raley up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Man at second. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Third baseman,
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound
Number
as we
19.
roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Will
Vest.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the shortstop
Leading
at the
off for
plate.
the Jays,
Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball
Now
at the
batting,
knees.
second baseman,
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. That's inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
First baseman,
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it, and that is that.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Zach
pitching
Jackson.
for the Blue Jays.
And he's done a great job keeping
Number
the ball
61.
in the park this year. The numbers
Zach
stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for
Parker
Detroit,
Meadows.
center fielder, Parker
Singy,
Meadows.
you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's out to center field. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jake Rogers now at the
batting,
plate.
catcher, Jake
And Chris,
Rogers.
his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Shortstop,
2 down,
Anthony
bases
Volpe.
empty. Anthony Volpe up now for the Tigers. He swings and fouls one off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's and a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching
I think
for Detroit,
closer has to be one of the toughest
number
jobs in
75.
baseball, and We see a pretty
Robert
high
Suarez.
turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Leading off for the
3, 4,
Jays,
5 due up for the home
left
team.
fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. The 1-1. That
That's a
one missed.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Christian Yelich. The Tigers leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that is downstairs. Ball 3.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Count full.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now.
batting,
And here
center
is
fielder,
Dalton
Dalton
Varsho.
Varsho.
And a foul ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The next offering misses. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 strike away. Got him. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Disappointing outing for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they scored 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 6 times. Butler and Varsho hit doubles. Butler hits a home run. Butler and Varsho get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Shane Bieber gets his 5th loss of the season, and that's a team to give up 4 runs on 6 hits, 5 walks, and strike out 11. And with the series loss, the Jays' record now sits at 22-14, but they still sit 5 games up in the American League East. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series as the Jays have 3 games against the Vegas Athletics.